through the 6, 7, 8 months of the COVID pandemic now, it has been so hard I think, for most people to access truly objective reasons, explanations of how the test and trace system should be working. And unfortunately, our government has not been providing that. There's been a lot of spin, and this is just too important an area to spin about. So I'm not going to, so, you know, what I think, just to say that the key mistake made very early on in February or March was not to go to local authorities and use the public health system already in place there, and also not to engage enough with local universities. And what the government has done is mainly to put out contracts to, you know, to private sector providers to set up labs, you know, centralized labs, so that they can control it, you know, even though controlling a bad system is not what you want to do. Whereas there was, as Iram said excellently, there was public health test and trace experts in every local authority, in Newcastle City, you know, council, and then the universities, Newcastle University, you know, and local hospitals like Gateshead Hospital. I've had, you know, back and forth with them because they've had test facilities being unused as people are struggling to get tests locally. And I think, I'm hoping that government is learning. And we are going to see, we're certainly staying in the private sector, but we are going to see more integration on the ground with local capability and giving local resources to local authorities to do that. But I'll just add, you know, that I am concerned that there's more and more of a message of it's people's fault. It's people's fault for going out. People's fault for asking for too many tests. People's fault for not getting tested enough. You know, and that is going to prevent us from really dealing locally. And we see in Newcastle the rising numbers, which are very scary, and we need to deal with that locally in a way that has public confidence.